Shen also banned first again. Also not a surprise, been banned all series.
I hear you.
Same.
Same.
Big things here are going to be, do we see Kindred picked again when Vi is picked? Do we see a Vi ban?
I don't know, because first game Seaman, he did like okayish on the Vi, but his team just fell behind. The second game he of course popped off.
Yeah, he played really well around the Kindred. Okay, we do see the Vi come out.
Alright. We'll see what the first pick here is. Game 1 it was the Varus, game 2 was the oh god, I forget. It was the top laner? No.
Game 2 was Riven. Wait, what?
No. No. Riven was picked.
Oh no, first pick was Galio last game. Gangplank left unbanned by... That was actually a ban Marshall was putting out. Jay Swayze thinking about picking it himself. Odomo first picked the Ezreal, though.
Interesting. Boku Notism did have a pretty decent game on that last time. Can't say he did amazing, but he didn't do bad. He did well.
Yeah, no, it's besides the fact that he built the Sheen before the Manamune.
Yeah.
Great play, I have to say.
One way to tilt the casters, build Sheen first on Ezreal.
Oh yeah. Gangplank locked in for Jay Swayze. Really just an incredibly strong pick right now. It's supposed to lose lane. Nowadays it kind of just wins lane and outscales you. So.
Because bruisers don't exist unless you're Camille. It was banned.
Yep. Gnar is like the favored pick into Gangplank, and even then, like Gnar is struggling so hard to get his harassment to stick against the Gangplank. Plus Gangplank can just farm gold even harder and out harass people by just buying a relic shield. Jarvan picked up for Mitsu. Gragas picked up as the counter for Seaman. Gragas is a bit of a weird pick right now. He's basically one of the weakest early game junglers compared to a lot of the other ones. He still has like good gank pressure, obviously, but
yeah, flash body slam always a reason to be fearful.
Yeah, but just like it struggles to win actual fights beyond the initial start.
Chuma gonna lock in his Orianna. Had a pretty good performance on that last game, ending about 8-1, I'd have to say.
You'd have to say about 8-1 because I think that's what it was.
It was at least that. And Xayah is gonna be the final pick here for Marshall.
Yeah. Xayah is definitely the part of the Xayah Rakan pair you can pick without the Rakan. Most of the time, I'm expecting with that Xayah pick to basically force a Rakan ban here from the side of UTK. Yep, there it is.
Seriously? Yeah, it used to be Rakan was the one you could blind pick because she was alright, but she wasn't amazing. And Rakan was just considered busted because he kind of was.
Yeah.
It's turned a little. Xayah, she isn't really busted, but she's solid.
Yeah.
And we do see the Alistar Janna bans come out again from the side of Marshall. They did that last game. Just wanted to pinch Eleonora's pull.
Yep. I expect those are the same bans we saw second phase last time. We'll probably see the Nami come out, although Braum is still available as well.
Braum would be nice to pick up, could just block the Gragas casket. Nami is also nice too, just having the heals and the disengage with the ulti. Could go either way. Looks like it might be the Galio.
Galio picked again?
Yeah, prioritizing that over the support pick. Usually you see the mid laners prefer to get their counter pick in, but Triforce is saying no. I've been having a good time on this Galio.
I mean, he got the Galio, the counter pick rather. Orianna already locked in by UTK.
I'm just so used to mid laners being picked second rotation.
Yeah, so some people do pick it in that third rotation. We just see the Nami is the choice. Braum's still available, but yeah, when you get those other two disengaged supports banned, Nami is oftentimes the third choice. It's also going to be hard to... they do have the Jarvan for engage this time around, and Jarvan Galio is a great combo.
Just a good old cage match. Box them in, knock them up.
Plus, you could get that, if you're lucky, you get that nice... What is it? Gangplank barrel inside that Cataclysm?
What did the casters call it?
Oh,
Bouncy Castle?
Bouncy Castle works. Bounce House.
Right, they have a name for it. But
when it's a Gnar and Jarvan, it's a Narvin combo.
Interesting. Leona lock-in, she has received like 2 direct nerfs and her rune Aftershock got nerfed. So she did lose a lot of kill pressure because Aftershock was kind of completely busted in terms of damage. Let's not really skip around that. Still,
Yeah. One thing you can do now though is you can go for Unstarred Spellbook, take the Ignite early on, and win lane with the Ignite, and then switch to Exhaust a bit later on.
Or
which is always
press the attack if you want to go that.
You can go press the attack on Leona. That is a thing.
You would have less tankiness though, since you do go precision primary. But
dude, who cares about tankiness? You gotta kill them. Yeah. Can't kill you if you're dead, or if they're dead. Also, can't kill yourself if you're dead. I suppose. That is also true. I mean, how many? No, but you see, this is a huge wombo combo. Just a Jarvan ulti, Leona ulti, Galio ulti, Xayah ulti. This is going to get stuck in that little cataclysm forever. Oh god. Have Gangplank willing away on them at the same time.
At the same time, there is some pretty decent disengage from UTK with the Nami and Gragas. Gragas ulti, you can use it to engage with the flash body slam, but you can also use it to disengage since it's a knockback. So you can just knock back away the people trying to goon you.
Yep. Although in that case you're using your only gap closer to go into them as opposed to away from them.
I don't know. Anything standing out to you? We got the same mid lane match.
I just like that wombo. It's a great wombo. The mid lane matchup is going to be a bit hard. Galio has to watch out for those ganks from Gragas, but that's not going to be too terrible, I think.
Because Gragas does primarily magic damage in Galio. Good at absorbing magic damage just with how his kit is built.
Yep. Yeah, the last game we didn't see Galio dying to just straight up Orianna killing him or anything. It was a lot of the time a good gank from Seaman.
Usually Seaman flying in, just bopping him, socking him.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how Seaman does on a slightly weaker early game jungler.
Ooh, yep.
Still good for ganks. Not quite the same level of ganks, though.
Yeah, everybody remembers the meta of Gragas. Yeah, the Gragas meta. Like last season, yeah. He's just meta for so long, and you always had to fear him, but now it's just like, he's a tubby fat man.
Yeah. I mean, you can still get off some pretty crazy plays with him, though.
Oh, for sure. I mean, his kit's still mostly the same. Like, you can still do the same things. He
just lower damage, so not quite as great.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna go for the Cinderhulk or Runic Echoes this game. I think Cinderhulk is now the meta. At least it has been.
He should go for Cinderhulk. Yeah. I would be scared if he didn't, because he'd be a pretty squishy fat man.
Just full AP assassin Gragas. You just walking around and all of a sudden some fat belly flies out.
Don't give me PTSD, please. Man. Assassin Gragas scares me.
Remember Season 3? Gragas?
Yes, I do remember Season 3. Where he could just two-shot like the entire enemy team with an alt Q or Q ult.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back when he was an AP mid laner.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even play mid, but I played a few games of him when I got mid, and I was like, wow, this is so easy. I just insta-clear waves by throwing out Q.
Oh, don't forget about the fact that he reduced the damage he took by 30% just by using his W every 30 seconds.
Yeah, and the constant regen from his ult passive. Because his ult passive didn't have a cooldown, but it was lower.
It's just his normal passive. That's not his ult passive.
Huh?
His normal passive is the regen thing.
Yeah, no, but his ult passive used to be like there was no cooldown on it, and it'd just be 2% of his.
You're saying old passive. I thought you were saying alt passive.
Oh no.
Like ultimate passive, and I was like,
no, he's not a new champion.
He doesn't have one of those.
Only new champions have passives on their ults. Too, if they're really new.
Yeah, no, the Swain rework is, you know, you start out that champion spotlight and Swain has 2 passives. Like, oh boy.
That's the real power creep. Like, you remember that old Reddit post, the years 2017, and the Urgot rework is released, and he's just talking about all the passives on his abilities.
Yep.
30 seconds of remaining.
Urgot has a dark and mysterious past. Wow, this whole 2 words over the average.
I love that so much. And then, like, they even added that as a temp lore for one of the new champions.
Sometimes you're the catch.
Yep.
Sometimes you're the
Nami playing some jokes for us.
fearsome creatures.
That's not the real form of BM, it's all about the laugh spam where you're just spazzing out. I'm going, hahaha, yeah.
Did you know Nami moonlights as a shark caller?
What?
Yeah, she moonlights as a shark caller.
Cool.
That's what she's telling me when she's spamming these jokes.
I don't know, maybe not in this skin. She's a bit more dressed for a slumber party. Ooh, I kind of like this from the Marshall bot lane, although they're kind of standing on awards that this is seen out. But for those of you watching, if you want to cheese really hard in solo queue as red side, sit in that tri-bush and wait for their bot lane to come back from leashing, and then you just straight up boon them and catch them by surprise. You'll usually at least get us.
Yeah, we do actually see Mitsu starting on the top side this time. We're only going to see the push come in from Xayah and Leona instead. Gangplank did not start the Relic Shield build.
Interesting. A bit more of a classic,
Yeah, Mana Crystal for the quick Mana Sheen, rather. Man, I think that Relic Shield build is like actually just completely broken though, so I'm a little sad he didn't start that.
Yeah, because you don't really have to farm with your Q. You just press Q on them and you get 15 gold.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes it goes equal.
Oh, and it's always great when you just have more wards for your team. That said, Gangplank is so far winning the harassment war. Mitsu finishes a blue buff here. He's gonna finish on the bottom side of the map. Could look for a gank on the mid laner. We'll want to regen a little bit of health first. Though.
Yeah, you can assume that UTK does have a general idea of where Mitsu is because they saw Ely and Abundus sitting in that tri-bush spot.
Yeah.
It's not likely that Mitsu just started off solo without a leash.
Yep. Yeah, not a thing you usually want to do.
Yeah.
Do see Gangplank force out the health pot from Qued.
And Domo going for the grass. I don't know what the usual keystone on Kled is, but...
Pretty sure you see press the attack a bit more often, especially since synergizes so well with his W. Where like the 4th hit will definitely like it's guaranteed to be amped up. Gangplank in a bit of a dangerous situation here. He's going to get in by the bear trap on a rope. Flashes out of the Gragas barrel though. They don't have anything else to follow up on this with, so Jace is just gonna walk out. Good flash from him. Good gank from UTK regardless. They still got the flash out, but they probably should have saved 1 or 2 of their gap closes or CC for after the flash. That said, we do see the flash, the gank come in from Mitsu on the mid lane, force the cleanse and flash out of Orianna.
Gonna make Uma have to play a bit more safe around this Orianna without his summoners.
Yep. Also spots out the Gragas before he can gank the Galio.
Not to mention Jace too. Gangplank a little vulnerable without his flash since he doesn't have any natural escapes.
Yep.
We'll see how the junglers decide to play around that.
We actually see Gragas come back at 2 top lane. Jace just has nothing. He's dodges the body slam though. Does get slowed here. It's going to go down to C-Man, I think. Or it actually goes down to Otomo. Gets the last hit and manages to survive as well. So, bit unfortunate for Jace there. There's no wards down. Wait, Otomo is dead. Jace gets the kill back. Well played by Jace
Really good mechanics there demonstrated by Jace.
Man, I'm so glad Directed Camera actually sent us to that. Like, usually Directed Camera is like, oh yeah, dude's about to die, let's go watch a turret.
Yeah, and that only happened because there's a ward in that push. That push was
thought he was... Okay, well played, super well played by Jace and then, oh, she sees the flash come in onto Chuma. Okay, he doesn't have a cleanse. He's gonna go down. Mitsu. He does follow up and gets the kill there. Bokunonism really low, forced to flash away in the bottom lane. Also, Blade Caller comes into root Eleonora. But nothing much comes out of that. Otomo goes in on to Jace here. is okay with giving up his mount, especially since he gets the better end of the trade onto Jay Swayze. Jay Swayze doesn't have much else to trade in onto Otomo with, also about to remount, so well, just not a great situation for Jay Swayze.
Jay Swayze
overall.
does have a slight item advantage with the shield on longsword to Otomo's just longsword with crystal. That does give him a slight edge, especially with the QRS.
Yep. Oh, we just see the barrel come down. Misses the triple barrel, but like he didn't even need it because he hit the double barrel regardless. So, good job there. We do see the Cled go in, just going to get the kill with a bear trap on a rope, followed up by the pistol after he gets dismounted.
Cled W passive does do a lot of damage, so always keep that in mind if you're facing him. A lot of people tend to disrespect that, and it can get kills.
Yeah, for sure. Overall, right now in the top lane, we do see a 200 gold lead for Otomo, so not much considering the amount you'd expect him to be ahead.
And in the bot lane, this is a decently big point. Ezreal, he only has a tier in the Sapphire Crystal. Avandis and Eli can't take advantage of this since Avandis has the Beam Sword.
At least we know that Boko is not cheating and ghosting the stream, because he is still going for the same build that I still dislike. But,
yeah,
you know, whatever. To each their own.
Because now he doesn't even have the Sheen to at least 2 extra damage on his skills.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have the pickaxe either, to be
Yeah.
fair, but it still feels bad, man.
Very bad. And he doesn't have any potions either. So he does have to play a little careful. Granted, Eleonora can just always heal him. So he has that going for him.
Mitsu just completely immune to harass right now, it looks like.
Avandis.
Oh, sorry, Illy. Illy. His name is Illy. Mitsu's the jungler. The fact that it says Mitsu above his health bar more centered than the Illy is, does not, I'm so tilted.
Avandis is a little of advertising for Riot with the new, Zaya skin. Out on the store for $13.50 RP.
Is it actually 1350?
Yeah.
That's not a 1350 skin, you're kidding me.
It is.
What?
Yeah, people
Okay,
are
I
complaining
was
about it
like-
on Reddit so much.
I mean, like,
That's
I
alright.
saw them complaining about it, but I was like, it's not that bad a skin for like, you know, maybe 975 or 750, but no, that's a 1350 skin?
Yeah, like, all new skins are basically $13.50.
I mean, yeah, but that one's not, though. It's not worth that much.
Yeah, no, like, 975 skins just be extinct. Because I remember back in Season 2 when I started playing, like, oh no.
Oh, we do see the bitch up in a rope coming as Jay Swayze gets ganked by Seaman. We do see the stopwatch come out, flashes afterwards with the ulti from Cled does come in. That doesn't mean that Jarvan isn't there though. Galio comes in as well. That's an ultimate. That's a double taunt. That's one kill onto Otomo. That's another kill onto Seaman. Great play there from Marshall as a team. So fix that gank.
Really clutch
I'm going too
play
bad.
there to keep Jay Swayze alive and net them 2 kills. Pretty nice advantage going over. Jay Swayze sitting on 2 kills.
Yeah, gets a kill, gets an assist, gets to farm a bit for free, and gets some turret damage. Also a kill for Triforce the Chozo, and a couple of assists from Mitsu. Great counter gank though. That's always something you have to be watch out for with the Galio on the team. It's just he can stop that gank from happening. And they didn't actually have a great excuse there because there were wards seeing him walking towards the top lane. He could have said, "Hey, don't go for this dive," because Chozo's coming.
And
No.
if you look at the top lane CS, it is a little lower compared to the other lanes, just due to how pretty it's been.
Yeah, it is. That said, Gangplank is the richest person on the map, so I don't think he's really caring too much about that. That said, 50 CS at 10 is not an aspiration anybody that isn't a jungler should have.
Yeah, like 5 CS and then is like kind of.
Yeah, having the same CS as your
depending on
jungler, or lower CS than your jungler in the case of Otomo, is just not the situation. Chozo forces the flash out of Chuma by just as punching a bit forward and threatening to taunt.
Cool down. I imagine Mitsu's probably gonna want to visit this mid lane again, try and pick up a kill.
Jay Swayze gets the barrel to explode Otomo. Little late auto attacking that one.
And things gonna get a little calm. Triforce going for the Roa first this game. In the past 3 games, he's gotten a different first item each time. Which is something
Does he actually know how to play Galio, or he's just figuring it out as he goes?
I don't know. I'm feeling Roa this game, guys. You feeling Roa?
I'm feeling like, you know, I'll play something, I'll play a bit of something else.
Maybe we go to game 5, he just actually rushes Triforce. It's like, yeah, I feel a Triforce this time.
Yeah.
C-Man
He
is
thought the
coming
name was
top for a game.
Yeah, Jay Swayze in a little bit of trouble. You see the flash from C-Man, even though it doesn't get the body slam to connect. Jay Swayze's still pretty screwed here. Does die to the bear trap on a rope. Good gank again from C-Man onto the top lane. You get him about 50% of the time.
Yeah, 50-50. Either you kill him or you don't.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Okay, we do see Chozo though does get the taunt off onto Oriana. He lives! He smited a minion just because maybe I get health from this. We never know. Yeah, I'm looking through
first to help him clear or do a bit more damage, I assume.
Yeah, I'm looking through Chozo's match history. He did build Abyssal Mask both of his games in solo queue, so maybe he's just experimenting today. Maybe this is just a today thing.
Just while you're on stage at the EEC. Yeah, now's the time to test a few things out, guys.
Oh yeah. You never know what they do in scrims though, if they have scrims. You never know if they have scrims or not.
Maybe a bit of a trade in the top lane. Jay Swayze canceling Doom's recall.
Yep. You see Odomo getting some damage onto Jay Swayze, but now he's dismounted, so he has the ability to heal for a while. C-Man's here again! No flash this time around. Jay Swayze does get the Galio to come out. It's going to knock up. It's C-Man. Triforce could potentially get kills back here, but the remount from Odomo makes that unlikely. Mitsu's nowhere to follow up.
Clutch remount from Doom just to keep himself alive there. Only rocking the 420 KDA. Although Jay Swayze able to complete the Triforce now. Pretty big spike for Gangplank.
Well, Leona ult comes in, but it misses.
Did have Flash E available, chose not to. Wanted to hold on to that summer spell, maybe future, maybe just take it. That's enough.
Yeah, Mitsu is going to take a red buff here for free from the enemy team. Looking to maybe... Oh yeah, we're looking for a dive mid. 100% right now.
100%.
So the Oriana ultimate already comes out. That's the only defense you really had against the potential dive here. And that turret's still going to go down.
Oriana ulti there, most likely just for wave clear.
Yep, that's the 3rd game in a row though that Marshall gets the first turret of the game.
And this time it is the mid tower, the most important tower of all the outers. Because that's the one that is open, that opens the map the most. Gives you a lot of working room, especially for Triforce and Chosen One.
Oh, Mitsu goes in for Chuma. He has no ultimate, no flash, no cleanse. He's going to go down. That's tons of time for him to die before the Cataclysm goes away. Nomi ultimate came in there, but nothing too much happens. We get a free assist onto Jay Swayze as well from the ultimate from Gangplank. Cled's coming in for the kill here. Galio ultimate is available. Zai ultimate also used. Cled's deep in there. We just see the taunt onto 3. They're going for maybe kill Chozo here. He's going to pop his stopwatch here. He's going to go down. Everybody else from Marshall does disengage nicely, and Jay Swayze gets some free time on the turret bot lane. And actually, that's going to be a turret for him bot lane, so that's overall extra gold for Marshall.
Yep. Good ulti though from C-Man, knocking Evandas into his seat, forcing out the flush. So I will have to give him props for that play. Overall advantage to Marshall.
Yeah. Marshall is showing they have a really good understanding of at least how to take turrets. It's been done by them pretty well all 3 games. Even in the last game where they were losing, they still had the early turret advantages that kept them in the game a lot.
Shuma definitely not having as good of a game this time. Currently 0-3 on the Oriana, just due to all the gank pressure from Mitsu.
Yeah, something that's really nice about having a Jarvan is just you can force the mid lane's flash and they can gank again and again and again. This does so much.
Because in the new jungle, there's just like so much downtime. It's like, wow, what do I do? Yes, I gank. Yes, I gank again.
I mean, like it's Jarvan. If you're not ganking, you're doing something wrong. See, Illy goes in onto this turret dive, but there's 3 people there, and you have 2. Galio ultimate's actually coming in, and here comes Seaman. He's going to come in, finish off the kill onto Leona. Triforce Chozo in a bad position. He's going to take a lot of damage here from the Ezreal. Quite teleported in as well. Mitsu in a bit of a bad spot, does manage to flash away from the Galio. Flash forward from Ezreal to land a Q. We do get the slow from Galio. We just see the kill from Mitsu onto Ezreal, though, in the end. Figured, hey, maybe I can't get away. I do have this nice Tiamat here, so I'll use that to get a kill.
That is the Leona Lee syndrome, though. Just, hey guys, I can go in. You going? Oh no, there's 4 of them. Oh no,
yep.
I baited my team.
Yep. Rift Code looks like it's the take for UTK. Also, some pressure onto the top lane turret. Could potentially go down. Odomo did go back to stop Jay Swayze from taking another turret in that bot lane.
G Swayze, slight CS lead here, about 15. Biggest CS lead though by far is Chuma in the mid lane. Sitting at a pretty 30-ish ahead.
Yeah. That said, Galio doesn't need to have that much CS to be effective. All he needs is that one nice ultimate.
Well, that one nice ultimate wasn't enough last fight. I'm going a little TD. But all said and done, it's still a 300 gold advantage for Marshall. Part of that is from the towers.
Yeah, I mean they also have 7 kills and some nice CS. Gameplank, of course, farming up. Still the richest person in the game.
Yep. Good old GP.
Yeah, gotta love having him die a lot and still be, more able to take people out than anybody else. That's top lane turret for Marshall again. So let's take the turret advantage, or the 2 turret advantage back.
Like back when Gangplank was last really OP, that's what I hate most about him. I was like, wow, he's a hyperscaler who gets a free gold boost.
Yeah.
Seems a little counterintuitive.
Oh wow, Leona ultimate lands on a Chuma. Okay, he manages to cleanse it out, but the Galio is in the, the Gragas is in the middle of everybody. Galio ultimate is interrupted, so that's not going to come out for the big knock up. He does land taunt onto a few. That's Zaya going to ulti. They're trying to stay alive. We see the ultimate, the teleport come in from Jay Swayze. That's going to get canceled. Avantis is pretty much dead. Did heal, but the bear trap on a rope is going to finish him off. Volcanism does go a little low, but is okay. Jay Swayze, meanwhile, pushing in the bottom lane. Because why not?
All even. UTK having a 100 gold advantage should jump up higher with this Ringtail smash in tower for him.
Yeah, Jay Swayze is going to get this bottom lane turret. Mid lane turret is going to go down to UTK. Potentially could get 2 with the Rift Tail. We will see if they manage to answer fast enough. It looks like everybody's backing off, so probably not happening.
You know what I like about not seeing tanks top lane every game? Fights are actually kind of exciting for the 1v1s.
Yep.
It's like, wow, look at the Maokai and Malphite wail on each other, and they just back off and they both lost like 200 health. It's like, okay.
It's kind of hard. I don't know. I don't like watching Queds in fights, though, because, like, oh yeah, they fight, and it's so close, and Qued just suddenly gets 2 free cooldowns up, and he wins. And now he has all his health back.
Yep.
But, quite a cool champion for the most part. Like, if you can manage to play around that, it's pretty nice. He is built for kind of fighting people, so it's fine that he's good at fighting people.
Yeah, mostly he's good. We're almost 20 minutes in. No one's taken the first dragon. It is a Cloud first again, much to some people's dismay. Mostly Cloud's so serious with a little bit of Ocean mixed in.
Yep. Actually, I didn't realize we have not seen a single dragon taken this game. It's 19 minutes in. I think it's at the most. You could potentially see 3 dragons if we go real fast, but uses the blast cone to just knock himself away from. Okay, I saw what he was going for. It did not work out the way he wanted to at all.
Optimal pathing. Just get him out of your jungle so they can't counter jungle, and it gets him to his skull much quicker.
Yeah, that's a pretty free dragon for Marshall. That means Clutch coming in. Does land the ultimate. Mitsu's going to be taken down, but he does get the Cataclysm off onto Ezreal, forces out the stopwatch. Illy's going to take a ton of damage here from the Qued, but it has that blast cone to get away. Flash from Qued though. Galio's here really late. He's kind of stuck in the middle of everybody and not going to be able to do anything before he goes down.
Now it's a 15-7 kill lead here for UTK. Pretty big jump there.
Yeah, and that's 7 kills on Kled too.
But it's still only like a 1k gold lead though.
Yeah, that's because even though it's 7 kills on the Chuma Uke, dude, that's what were you even doing there? You have a control ward, I guess, but like, dude, be careful, man. All right, Brand's gonna go down for UTK. Yeah, forces the teleport out of Kled though onto Jay Swayze taking out this inhibitor turret. Jay Swayze could be in danger here. He does actually have the stairs proc. Oh my god, Mitsu got the Baron steal at the same time. Jay Swayze gets the inhibitor turret and the Baron. It's going to be Baron up minions helping him potentially win this fight against Otomo, but he's really low on health. He does go down, did not have remove Scurvy available. Bokuno is getting Dawn in on by Illy. But Illy, you know, is a support, and that's an AD carry. But Mitsu is here. Galio ultimate comes in, but the Galio ultimate is going to be too far behind. Leona ultimate does land onto Boko, but not going to be capable of finishing that up. Illy goes down to the Ezreal in the end. And that's a Galio ultimate, or sorry, Gragas ultimate does knock people back. Chumuke does get the Orianna ultimate as well. Taunt comes in. Mitsu comes in onto the backline, but dies. Again, it's a triple kill for Ezreal. He's on the board.
I was gonna say that was a huge steal for the side of Marshall there, but then they just give up 4 of their lives. Granted, Jay Swayze, he's kind of going down out of lane, but they just got way too aggressive because they just went in without their main DPS source, Vondas.
Yeah, and staggered all their, you know, their engaged tools a lot. Used the Galio ultimate without, like, you know, actually making sure that people would still be in the Galio ultimate afterwards. One of the great reasons why Galio is so great with Jarvan is because, you know, you use the Jarvan ultimate and they're forced to take the Galio. When you use the Galio ultimate after the EQ, especially when the EQ misses, this is not going to happen.
Yeah.
So.
But ultimately, it is still really good for Marshall that they stole the Baron, because if UTK had that Baron with all 5 of their members, this would be pretty bad.
Yep. You see Otomo trying to kill Jay Swayze. Starrick's Gauge is procced though, and he walks out without too much happening.
A little difficult to kill Jay Swayze now with the Starricks and the Ninja Tabi. Just giving him a lot of extra tankiness versus his team.
Yep. See, Gragas looking around here in the middle lane, looking for a siege into that lane as well. Ultimate available for Gangplank, could potentially use that to wave clear here. No ultimate for Galio for another few seconds. Looks like they're going to go ahead and give up this mid lane turret. Jay Swayze trying to kill Otomo here. Otomo gave up a lot of damage when he went for the Demolish proc. But now Jay Swayze is getting rotated on by the rest of the enemy team. Distance there from Orianna is going to slow up the rest of the team from falling up. There is a Galio ultimate available though. So, this could be a lot less simple than maybe UTK wants. Leona ultimate comes in onto Galio, Gragas rather. Ezreal takes a ton of damage from Jay Swayze. Jay Swayze does manage to take him down before going down himself. Otomo is going to take a ton of damage from this turret here. They get rooted by the break caller. He's going to go down as Gragas managing to use his ultimate to survive, but that's a 4-for-1 in the favor of Marshall.
Yeah, really clutch fight there from Marshall. I was about to mention, oh no. Jay Swayze about to get the bot lane experience with the 5-man diving him. Nope. Turns out he is, well, his team is able to pull ahead. Sadly, he still goes down, but you gotta be happy trading 1-4 there. And he should still hit a Baron buff if they want to push this. Also, there is the open inhib. Yeah,
there's Xayah with the Baron buff. Gragas actually could have just saved that inhib. Maybe not saved the inhib, but at least done something by interrupting that minion wave there. Instead, minions do manage to get the base. We see that Orianna has been coming onto nobody. We see the ult come in as well. I'm not sure that is Gangplank coming in. Gets the kill onto Illinois. He goes down. Seaman is half HP, so is Illy. Otomo comes in trying to get the kill. Does get the bear trap on the rope onto Galio. He gets a root from the blade collar though from Vandis, but Mitsu goes down. Jay Swayze trying to do something. Illy just goes in the back line to delay them. Hopefully Marshall can use the sacrifice to get away, but Jay Swayze in a bit of a bad spot. Does get sped up by killing the barrel, but he's kind of has 4 people on him, and that's a quadra kill for Chuma Uke.
Yeah, Chuma originally having bad time this game, 0-3, now picking up the quadra, 7-4. Pretty happy right now, and that was a bit over eager from Marshall. It was only 24 minutes into Death Timer's card. It low still, and there was plenty of time for UTK to just respawn and stop that.
Yeah, this time they didn't have the the Galio ultimate. I'm assuming no Jarvan ultimate because that's unused. Same with Gangplank. So bit of a aggressive fight to go for.
What's the next dragon we got coming up in 5?
It is a Infernal Dragon.
Holy moly, that's our first of the series, I think.
It's the first non-Cloud or Ocean Drake of the series. We have not seen an Infernal or Mountain Drake at all until now. Gangplank ultimate comes down onto the dragon.
That's a big cooldown. Chuma doesn't get back here, so he is low.
Seaman's here. He could potentially look for the steal, but he does not get it. Mitsu proving the smite. King here. Actually, there's a huge ultimate from Chuma Uke onto the entire enemy team of Marshall, it seemed like. He does get kill on Illy pretty quickly. Galio ultimate comes in onto Mitsu, but the Yaka does not come out in onto Chuma. But now Galio is doing so much damage, does strike the shutdown onto Orianna. Galio gets a double taunt as well, gets the double kill onto Eleonora. Seaman is the maybe next target, but Mitsu's in the middle of the enemy team. That's a kill. Seaman manages to live because the Galio sent the Qs the wrong way. Jace Wizzy in the middle of the enemy team does go down for the double kill to Boko. Triforce the Chozo trying to escape now.
Somewhat costly Infernal there for the side of Marshall, losing 3 for 2. Thankfully, they shouldn't lose too much more off of this. Maybe that bot inner, since there's a wave building up and there are 2 members from UTK going there.
Yep.
Granted, in the long run, if this game keeps going for a while, that Infernal is gonna fail.
Yeah, this Demolish will make this turret pretty much go down. Great pickup on Kled, I have to say.
Yep, because Clint naturally just builds a lot of health, because his main core is the Cleaver and the Titanic. That is a lot of health.
Also just a great split pusher because he can join fights from far away with his ultimate if he really needs to. Also just wins a lot of fights, so works out pretty well. Eleonora trying to save this turret, so low.
Triforce is going for a tankier route now, not going for any extra magic, and just happy with the crit he has. Gonna want to be, well, one to be a bit of a front line, just going like, yeah, Jace, Soizy, and Abondas have the damage we need. It's fine if I go tank.
Yep.
Because with that
Frozen Heart finished up on him. Is that what you're just talking about? I'm sorry, I zoned out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frozen Heart.
My B.
Baron is up, so both teams gonna really want that.
Frozen Heart, great pickup though, I have to say. Slows down Ezreal's already slow auto attack speed. Even affects the Orianna and the Kled.
Yeah, well, it doesn't affect Ezreal as much because he can weave in Qs, especially with his extra CDR right now. So, like, yeah, well, Ezreal does have some.
Illy goes in onto Seaman. He's the only one in that pit, but the only one capable of getting into that pit as well. Doesn't have flash either. We'll see if Galio maybe goes for the ultimate. He does eventually go for the ultimate. Odomo is the only one knocked up. Mitsu winning on the ultimate on the back line, but nothing came of that. Kled gets the kill onto Leona. Kled's so close to being able to remount. We'll see if they can get the burst off here, but no, he does get the remount. He's going to have all that health back. Seaman takes a ton of damage, but does manage to stay alive. Jace Wizzy going for the kill onto Eleonora. See if the red buff can finish her off, but that's a negative there as well. And that's 4 for 0 on the side of UTK.
Really questionable engage there from Ely. Kind of baiting his team in, but Chuma did have a good ulti there. Insta-popping Abondas as soon as he got out of that place. That storm ulti, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Triforce of Chozo could actually be pretty problematic harassing with these Winds of War. Odomo is the one tanking right now somehow, even though he's really low on HP, but we do see Boko going for the kill onto Triforce, but he does take a ton of damage, goes down to the Baron passive damage. Shield comes in from Orianna onto Kled, but they are all way too low to take that Baron.
Yeah, he does stop the Baron and goes 1 for 1, because even though he is going tanky right now, he does have a decent chunk of AP and some magic 10, and that is helping him just get through both Baronism.
Yeah, Baron burning through that magic resist also helps, of course. Jace Wizzy teleports in here. They're going to go for the Baron. Nobody... that's pretty free here, I have to say.
Wow, okay, huge turn of events here. Originally for Marshall, like, pretty bad for them going down 4 kills in that fight, but no, they can turn up with the Baron there.
Oh yeah, dude. Definitely the right call to lose that team fight, go 0 for 4.
This is where if you're Eli, you just go into Ultra and say calculated.
Oh yeah, calculated, dude. No, good job on the Baron there. They can use this to maybe try to get a few more turrets. Mid lane turret still very low. It's sitting at a clean 8 HP.
And it is going to be hard for UTK to deal with these Baron buff minions. You know, just with how tanky they get. And Ezreal's just natural weakness for wave clear is going to start showing. Iceborne helps a little with the AoE, but not a lot.
Yeah. Yep, you see Gangplank finishing up his Youmu's, also going into the Black Cleaver as well. Double big crit AD items for Xayah so far.
He's pretty at that, what, 70% crit right now? Should be? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's 70% crit.
Yeah.
Nice 30% CDR as well.
Because for those of you who don't know, Xayah's a scale without it. Like, the actual crit chance itself. I'm not sure how that wonky scaling works, but getting crit is really huge on Xayah.
Yeah.
Because her W and E are what are gonna be doing a lot of her like game damage.
Yep. Like half her damage is her E, it seems like. Or feels like. Not half, but like it does a pretty noticeable burst.
Yeah, you have to get a lot of feathers for the E check though. Like, usually you have the E just for the root, and that's...
Same time, alright, we just see the Gangplank ultimate in onto Otomo. Both Sterix gauges are procced. That said, Otomo does have the advantage of ultimate. And he does use it immediately, just to get a quick knock up on the Jace He misses the bear trap on a rope twice though. Jace Wade's still managing to survive a little bit longer, but gets caught up. This is a Fire Dragon going over to the side of Marshall. That's their third dragon of the game. And the last one before Odo. Does get the ultimate onto 2 before getting away. Oh wow, great Gragas ultimate to combo with the Blast Cone. It stops Illy from managing to get away. Still alive somehow. Mitsu does have to flash over the wall.
Because there's no way Marshall can turn this. Doom currently has his teleport.
Red team's turret.
So if they just go on 4v4, it just becomes a 4v5.
Yep.
That being said, they do still have the Baron, so they can stall out this push, and having double Infernal is gonna really help with their damage.
Yeah. Gangplank is no longer the richest champion in the game. Qued does actually have more gold than him, as well as just being a slightly better fighter in general. Makes that a pretty hard lane for Gangplank to continue to split push in.
Wow, the 12 and 3 Qued has a slight gold.
Yep, actually, we saw Mitsu go for the engage, but the body slam stopped it. Well played by Seaman. Triforce the Choser trying to look for a flash taunt potentially, but the essence, the blink from Ezreal, Arcane Shift, that's where it is. Gets him away.
Gonna see the Arcane Barrage from Boku no Nizu. Just to get a little
Yep.
shift damage on it. And Evandus does have the Giant Slayer now, so he's gonna have that Lord Element soon. Gonna really help him shred through the front line, because Lord Dominic's does give you more damage and health, and Seaman and building a lot of health.
Yeah, Otomo's at a 4,500 health right now. Seaman's about 3,700. So
should get about the full 20% bonus.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Maxing at 2,000 health. She has a nice 1,700, so it does max against both Galio and Qued. Or Gragas and Qued. I've messed up their two names so much this game. Galio and Gragas. Makes me feel bad.
Chuma, Ike now does have the Void Staff and the Mephodons. He is gonna like crush these fights. Like if he gets even half a combo off on Evandus or Jace even, he is gonna trunk him or maybe even outright kill him in these fights.
Yeah. See, no critical strike chance in Gangplank's build right now. So just looking to win off pure damage. No crits coming in from those barrels at all.
I mean, his barrels will still hurt, and he is just wanting to spec into the health for extra survivability. You have seen him have some difficulties with Dumo in these split push and fast push situations.
Yep. Otomo did spend some gold on that Gargoyle Stone Plate as well, so that's not quite as valuable in that split push situation, where you can't get the full value of the active out.
Right, but in team
Or
fights where he's
the,
just
passive
charging
either.
head first in, kind of get us some good
Yeah.
value.
It's always weird to build, like, you know, something like Gargoyle Stoneplate on Quid, where, you know, your damage dealt is reduced by so much that, when you have such a damage-reliant champion.
Yeah. And we do see the last Twister being built here by Jay Swayze.
Yep.
His E already has that 40% bonus armor pen, but now he's gonna have even more to just melt through this front line from TK.
Yeah, I've heard, what is it? Darshan talking about Gangplank builds, and he just does not like Glass Whisper items on Gangplank.
Oh, I was talking about...
Otherwise, I don't know about Gangplank builds that much, so I can't comment too much.
Yeah, V-Team... well, here at Tech, our V-Team's top lane has talked about it a bit. Like, the main reason he would go for Glass Whisper is for Mortal Reminder. And even then, it's just like, you're only buying for the greatest ones, and it's not super worth.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you go for the Lord Dominic's on this Gangplank, he already has 3,000 health, so it's not going to get a ton of value out of the damage to higher health champions.
Granted, Mortal Reminder is pretty handy. Especially since, well, Bokononism does have the double lifesteal, and cutting that down helps. It also cuts down Seaman's passive and Millionaire's heals. So there is some utility to it. Granted, not like a lot of utility, but it is noticeable.
Yep. We'll continue to see, though. Qued reaching the point where you almost can't scale much more. Same with Gangplank. We just see Gragas, though, does go in for the engagement. Man's the huge ultimate out of everybody. Mitsu does manage to miss his ultimate, his EQ, though, and he ultimates in. Nobody gets caught by that. Udemo gets teleported into the back line. We see the shutdown onto Gragas by Drivers the Chosen. Now we see Udemo being the main target. Evanis manages to flash out. Mitsu and Seaman, the only two casualties there. Baron is up, but there are no junglers on the map. Jay Swayze looks like he's going to go for Eleonora. Does get slowed down by the Iceborne Gauntlet from Ezreal. The Odemo's on the back line. He probably want Jay Swayze to help there, but not going to happen yet. Does get the slow from the barrel, though. That's going to be dismount coming soon. See if he can kill Evanis here before he goes down. Still not going down too low. Evanis will get the kill here. Shut down from Jay Swayze. Tries the Chozo. Causing some distractions on the front line. We see Boko as the Arcane Shift forward, trying to get the kill there, but the block from Illy saves the Galio. Boko continuing to actually flash forward. You see Illy go for the kill back, but he has no mana, not going to happen too much. Evanis and Galio and Illy all super low on HP, and Boko just going to go for potentially an inhibitor kill here. Iceborne Gauntlet gets him out safe. In the top lane, you see a push happening. Mitsu looking for the kill on Eleonora. He has ultimate so soon, but he gets slowed down by the distance and knocked up by the Nami bubble, so not going to be able to use it. Dissonance again. Does EQ forward, but can't... Oh, does get the ultimate onto Chumuuke. Way on to misses, and now there's a taunt coming in. He's going to go down to the Galio. Galio at 7 kills now.
Meanwhile, Bokononism is soloing the dragon, it looks like.
Yeah, but there's a Baron game started here for Marshall.
You do have to give props to him in that team fight. He had a really sick flank onto the back line and was just able to get a lot of damage down. It does look like Marshall is going to mention this. He's only going to be a Constellation Dragon. I'm not sure which dragon it is, because there's a
It's Elder, dude.
Oh god. Oh wait, they have no stacks.
Yeah, no stacks on the Elder Dragon does make it a slightly worse trade than Baron, as we saw last game. Marshall can also use the Baron to start pushing out of base here, because they have been kind of stuck in there for a little while.
And if you remember me talking earlier, saying like, oh yeah, Triforce is just going into that full tank build right now to just help his team now. Frozen Heart was just a mild detour, and he's back in that AP life.
Oh yeah, finish the Zonias, finish the Void Staff too. Ready to do some damage, and be a bit tanky too.
They do have to be a little careful, even with no stacks, Elder does hurt a bit. Like,
Wait,
it's
that is
it's nowhere near massive.
Gangplank went for the Lord Dominic's regard. I think he needs to reread how that item works, because it doesn't actually help you if you have a lot of health. It's a little sad, but...
I'm getting a message from our B team player who makes Gangplank. Not too happy about the Gangplank builds.
I can see it on the stream, that's funny. Alright, we see the actual Jarvan ulti come. Leona ultimate follows up, there's a Galio ultimate afterwards, there's a kill onto Nami, there's a kill onto Orianna, we have this, Gragas going down as well. We see the Kled trying his hardest to kill the backline, but the Guardian Angel comes out and that's a kill. For triple kill for Evantis after death. Now Boko is the last one alive in the base for UTK, and this could potentially be game here. They do have the Baron still. You see the Jay Swayze flash in to get that kill. That's going to be the inhibitor turret going down. It's going to be an inhibitor going down. That's 28 seconds before Nami can even come out. There's probably going to be game here for Marshall in a quick turn from a pretty big deficit for most of the game.
Bond is going to be flashing his new sweetheart emotes now at the store for 450 RP, and that is going to be series going to a Marshall.
Did you just put in an emote ad into the end of the game?
What? We need sponsors, man.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can get somebody to come in for a winner's interview.
Let me just change this and I'll review the damage graphs.
Alright, we're going to drop down into the interviews channel here.
There we go, okay.
Get in here in a second. Naruto Uzumaki is our interviewee. What's your summoner name, Naruto?
Evantis, the AD carry for Marshall.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dude, watch out for my ninjutsu.
I'll keep that in mind when I meet your clan. But, congrats on the win there. What were your thoughts during the series, like going from game 1 to game 2, and then game 2 to game 3?
Game 1 was pretty nice. Guess it didn't have to do much because old Jay Swayze did a lot of work on Camille, so I just had to farm and play good and smart. Going into game 2, we thought we were like set, but in pick ban we kind of like faltered and we didn't really have a lot of engages to rely on. So we ended up having to only play defensively, and we just of that.
All right. And
game 3, any worry about losing the series, or were you pretty confident going in?
We were confident because we knew what our problem was in game 2, and we needed to approach it. We had like so much we didn't really have bad calls. We just weren't coordinated very well in game 3. We were playing really messy. That's something we need to work on, is like coordination. But I knew I was going to scale. GP was scaling, and we knew that the fights were not outside of our reach of winning. We just needed to like get that good fight and actually like win it, But the comeback felt pretty good.
All right, and regarding that Gangplank build, Jay Swayze going for slightly unorthodox build and not getting crit. Do you know the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, I think we were like having trouble busting through the armor. I think I don't know what his reasoning was, but he felt like that was good. It ended up working. I guess you don't really get like the phage passive, but when it comes to just like deleting armor and stuff, that's really all we needed in the fight, because like I wasn't able to do enough damage to Kled to get him off me, and we were able to subvert that with the Black Cleaver Shred. But I don't really know. You'd have to ask him. I'll ask him later.
All right.
So you guys had one of your big strengths throughout the stage was getting early turrets. You seem to have the turret lead in every single game, even when you had the deficit in game 2. Do you think that's one of your strengths?
Yeah, we have really good shot calling. Like, we just make the calls really well. Our jungler is really smart when it comes to just calling stuff, and I'm very aware. And our top laner is good at doing that. So yeah, we make really good macro decisions, I think, in the early game.
Gotcha. And lastly, from me, you had a big Galio priority throughout the series. Do you think that's just probably one of the strongest mid laners right now?
Galio just fits our comps mostly. Like yeah, he's good for like shoving, and you can shove in like a lot of caster, mage mid laners. But really, what you want from Galio is you want him to like combo into like an engage like Jarvan, and then you just play around that and have like a really good fight. And he can also like provide a lot of map presence. I know like I was giving bad shot calls and like moving our Galio to like wrong lane, so we had like lane misallocation. But other than that, Galio is like really good, just like making plays around the map and just catching people off guard when they're not like allocating their people properly.
All right. That's it for me. Do you have anything else, Jack?
No, not that I can think of. Thank you for the interview, Avandus, and congratulations again on the win.
Thank you, and you guys have a good night.
You too.
That will be it for tonight. Thank you all for watching our stream, and we will be catching you next week.
Yep, there's another game going on. You can just stick around here. I think there's another game coming in from EEC. That will be this channel will host it, or you could just go to ACEL Secondary.
Yeah. It's in the MMAC. It's UW Madison versus UIC.
Yeah, that game sounds cool. If not, join us again next week for Virginia Tech versus Drexel. That should be a pretty big game. Drexel just beat VCU today, who's the other really strong contenders. This will be pretty much the two strongest teams in the conference going up against each other next week. So join us again for that. Besides that, I think that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in for week 3 of the EEC.
Yep.